everybody, it's me again, Eep, and today I will be redrawing this old, slideshow of poems I did in 7th grade. Yeah, I drew a picture for every single one of the poems because that was part of the assignment. So yeah, now I'm doing them. There's 11 of these. 2 of them are actually songs. Uh, 8 of, the 8 of them are poems I either got from a book or the internet. And the other one is one I made up. I will credit all the songs and stuff and whatever. So yeah, I made this 2 years ago, and now I'm redrawing all the art. Some of them are better than others. Anyway, let's get started. Anyway, I basically needed a theme for all of these to follow. And yeah, here's the original slide from a little over 2 years ago or something, a little under 2 years ago, give or take. Yeah, I think most of these were actually made on Aggie.io, you know, that site where you can draw with other people. In 7th grade, I was really into using that site for drawing. Now I use Clip Studio Paint though. Anyway, I'll be doing the first 5 in this video, and yeah, here's the rest. I'll read the poems as we get to that specific one. And then, uh, yeah. Alright, the first one is Welcome to Mystery by the Plain White Tees. And basically, in the original, I had the super. My theme was mysteries, by the way. Yeah. Basically, in the original, it was super happy and lively, and then there were a bunch of weird sprite guys hanging around. And I realized this time around that that wasn't really the vibe I was going for. Uh, so even though I do still kind of love that vibe, but whatever. I'm not gonna sing the song. I will read most of the poems. I won't sing the songs because obviously they're songs. Um, but yeah, I changed things up, like the composition. For example, you see part of the sun sign now, and yeah, I think my color choices were definitely better, and my line art was, actually there. I don't like the color choices in the first image, even if we're keeping in mind I was going for a happy, lively feeling, I still just don't like the way it looks, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know if this one is any better. Please tell me if it isn't so I can know that I made a trash remake of it. But yeah, I changed it up. I tried to make it more darker and gloomy, but you'll see how I kind of highlight the sign more. Uh, it's always kind of scary for me redrawing my old art because I obviously want it to be better than the original, you know? But I also don't want it to. I just want it to be better than the original. That's all I really have to say about redrawing my old art, you know? So yeah, I add the black guys back in, the black little evil fellows, and then I add the weird ghostly thingies back in, and yeah, I add some gradients there on a multiply layer and the red eyes back. And then the rest of this time is kind of just dedicated to changing up some layer settings and making it so that that's what the sign looks like, and this and that, and Welcome to Mystery. Yeah. The next one is also a song. It's called This Is Home by Cavetown. I don't actually recall why I chose this one for mystery. I was just really into the song at the time, so I think I just wanted to do it. But yeah, you can see I kind of went for a quilted sort of vibe because that's just kind of what the song reminded me of at the time, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, I just kind of go through and fill everything in with quilty thingies, and it's great. Uh, yeah, it's plaid and stuff. This time I think I made the composition better. For one, the birdhouse or whatever it is isn't just straight up lines. It's looks like it's actually made out of cloth like all the others, you know? And the other things I think just look better. I like how I put home behind the birdhouse kind of because it just makes the composition better. Uh, composition and things, that's important, right? Yeah, this one was fun to do. I do change the line art color right here. Yeah. I changed to a few different things in a few different places. And then I kind of add a vague, whatchamacallit, behind the thing. And there we go. I did change colors, of course, But yeah, this is home. The next one, this one's an actual poem called Masks by Shel Silverstein. And because it's a poem, I will actually read this one. She had blue skin, and so did he. He kept it hid, and so did she. They searched for blue their whole life through, then passed right by and never knew. Masked by Shel Silverstein from Everything on It. And yeah, I don't know. I guess this one is kind of reminding me of like a mystery or something. So yeah, clearly I fixed like the anatomy and the designs more, and the way the masks looked. The masks are so weird in the first one. Like they covered their entire head and this and that. This time you can actually like see their like mouths and stuff. I am a character designer at heart, and yeah. So they have slightly different shades of blue for their like skin, and I gave them like brown hairs, don't know, blue hair. I gave them a color of hair, colors of how colors of hairs work. Yeah, I did kind of keep the colors on like the outfits the same just because I thought it kind of worked. And I used skin tones for the mask this time so that, the mask would actually be somewhat productive in trying to hide who they were. And yeah, I think most of the elements, I just kind of elevated them to my current style and skill level. Yeah, let me know how you feel about this one as well. This one is Holding. It's also by Shel Silverstein. It's also from Everything on It. Alright, this one is We can't hold hands, someone might see. Won't you please hold toes with me? So yeah, I redrew the toe holding thing. And this one was probably the worst one, or close to it, because, long story short, I've probably drawn toes and feet like 5 times since I last drew this image. It's not like I've improved on my toe drawing skills, but I tried, and it's trash. Don't even comment on how trashy this specific drawing is. You can comment on all the others, but I know this one's bad, so you can't tell me it's bad, because then it's just beating a dead horse or something. But yeah, I had like some vague shading and yada yada. I think it looks really weird, but I made it, so we all have to stare at me making it for the next several more seconds, which is why you're gonna keep watching here while I keep doing this voiceover. Um, yeah, the next poem, I was get there, is called The Frog, also by Shel Silverstein, also from Everything on It. Uh, there There was a bashful frog hiding behind a log in a muddy bog in a very heavy fog. And yeah, that's the frog. I tried to make the frog look cuter and less weird looking, and I tried to make everything look less uh stock, like unnatural or like weird looking, I guess. Like choppy, I guess is what I would say. Like unnaturally perfect. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of did all that, and I get into some really weird shading. I'm not trying to make masterpieces. I'm just trying to like experiment and have a good time. And that's really what all of these drawings were, but this one specifically, because it looks really weird. And you know what? I don't care. I don't. You can tell me if the shading and stuff and the lighting, whatever, is bad. Go ahead, and I'll just say, okay, thanks for telling me. But yeah, I work on all that, and uh, yeah, I try. Here's where I just get into a lot of really weird shading and tinting and lighting and shadowing. Yeah, I think it's a fun process. It's fun to do, and if it looks good or not really isn't my concern anymore. I just make things the way I want to make them. So I didn't realize all my detail is gone, so I erase a bunch of stuff, like in certain ways, so that I still have some of the detail, yada yada. I do think this one is an improvement from the other one, even if it's a weird improvement. And yeah, here's all the art I made in this video. I hope you enjoyed. I will release part 2 because I have finished all the drawings very soon as I get around to doing the voiceover. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Tell me my voice is annoying and my art is terrible. Or tell me my voice is not annoying and my art is decent. I don't care. Have a great day. Bye.